You've probably heard people say that AI doesn't really understand anything. In the 1980s, a famous philosopher, John Searle, explores this idea in his famous thought experiment, the Chinese room. Imagine someone who doesn't speak any Chinese, locked in a room. They get slips of paper with Chinese writing, and their goal is to respond to this writing in Chinese. They don't speak any Chinese, but they have a rule book which tells them exactly what to respond with based on what they see. So, the person inside receives Chinese writing and sends back Chinese writing. To an outside observer, it makes complete sense. This person must understand Chinese. But, we said at the beginning, the person doesn't speak any Chinese. They don't know anything about the meaning of what they write. They're simply following the rulebook. Searle said that's what a computer does. It manipulates symbols, or syntax, but has no grasp of the meaning, or semantics. So even if it talks like a human, it doesn't understand like one. Even though the person is responding in fluent Chinese, they aren't understanding any of it. This seems like a pretty concise argument that computers don't understand. They just compute. But what if that is enough to say it does understand? When we ask whether a computer understands, we're really asking two things. What is understanding, and how can we know it when we see it? The first is an ontological question about what understanding is. The second is epistemic. What can we know about understanding? And maybe that's the harder one. I used to think cognition and understanding was reducible to computation. But to me now, that feels too reductionist, like explaining the ocean by pointing at hydrogen. Maybe computation is necessary, but I don't think it's sufficient. Maybe understanding emerges from the interaction of a bunch of things: structure, purpose, context, intent, etc. So, does AI really understand? Searle said no. But maybe the deeper question is, do we even know what understanding is? Can we even know?